It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Seattle Seahawks on Sunday night.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gunn with Charles Davis, and before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams, and the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So the Packers make their way out for the first time, and it's Jordan Love that has the keys to the car here in his 5th season as a pro and 2nd as a starter.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization that he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Let's go.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early to have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
The Seahawks set to go on offense here, and it is the Pro Bowler Geno Smith at quarterback, Charles, in his 12th NFL season.
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
To throw is Smith. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Big Kenny Clark that time, pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss.
Sometimes I think these defensive tackles get a little bit of a bum rap. We just see them as big guys that eat up blockers for others to make tackles. Oftentimes they're quicker than they get credit for. And this time he uses quickness to make a play.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawks touchdown.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now a give to Jacobs running right. Fights loose. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down at a yard. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory. But
yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Boye Mafe got to the line like a knife through butter. He buries him for a loss. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Love. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. Just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
Option play, and they'll give to Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Walker with another carry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs, and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Walker now on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and now it's 3rd and 3.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here's Smith. Outright to Smith and Jigba. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. From the right hash. This from 45 yards away. Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd down and 12. To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Geno. And it'll be intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. On play action, Love to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. picked off by Reek Woolen. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Extra point up and through. And that makes our score 17-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And they can't bring him down. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Here's Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. Love from the gun. Slant route, he's got Dobbs. And the Packers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Jacobs will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
And you can sense a little bit of optimism here. Things had not been going their way, but they get the turnover on the other end, and they turn right around and put a nice drive together. Then they finish it off with a strong run for their first touchdown of the game.
McManus's point after is good, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Here's Smith. He'll find Metcalf. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Smith. This is the tight end Fant. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. He made his first attempt, this from 45. Myers' kick is good, and that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped up at the line of scrimmage. And we'll have a stoppage as well as we have reached the 2-minute warning. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Same target. It's Jacobs again. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. Now Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They go with Jacobs. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Play action this time with Love. They'll roll him out right. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. Play fake. Here's Love. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Love now. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. He broke that line of scrimmage and then let it fly, and that's an automatic flag. Yeah, and you don't just lose the 5 yards there, but you lose it down as well. So he obviously needs to have better awareness about what he's going to do. Either tuck it and go or throw to a target and get that pass away. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by McManus is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10. Right at the 30. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Geno now to throw. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now here's Michael Dixon. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fielded at the 43. Dances by him. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
The Packers offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out onto the field. And it's been a rough night at the office for him. He's been more of a liability than an asset throughout the contest. And this offense is having a hard time overcoming his struggles to this point. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd down, Jacobs once more.
Fights him off. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
63 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Love.
This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Love looking to throw it. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we didn't put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
And out now come the Seahawks.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Throwing now is Geno. And Walker has it. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Holding offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This is taken around the 12.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Second down, Jacobs once more. He stiff arms him. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Here comes third and the length of the football. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off the play fake, Love. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got him bracketed out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. A stoppage here following the play, and it looks like Josh Jacobs was shaken up and in need of some assistance. They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. They'll go for it. This is Wilson. Still fighting for more. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's dropped underneath for Wilson. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that's a gain of 6 on the 1st down run. Here now, 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Love. And it's caught. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Matt LaFleur, he tells the offense, stay out there, go for 2. Love throwing for it. He'll buy some time right. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Steps away to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2nd and 5. Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Now this red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Sims. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. To throw now. Here's Love. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Packers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. That time a 6-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from Josh Jacobs. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A shotgun snap for Smith. He completes this to Walker. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Geno. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
At the 29-yard line.
Now it's Smith. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Now Smith. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Smith here, an audible at the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. Down the sideline he goes. Inside the 10. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only have they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick sixes, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Out of the gun, Smith. Under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. And the pressure gets to him again. Quay Walker. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. The Packers offense and running back Josh Jacobs set to take over once more. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. Breaks through the contact, and past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 122 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. This 2nd and 4. Counter play with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Here's Love. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly the fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down. Looking to throw. Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Back to throw. Love. Busts through the tackle, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Oh, what a luxury it is to be able to call a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
Extra point from McManus is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Seahawks again now ready to take over on offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Under pressure, they got him again. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Smith and Jigba with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. From the 50, it's Smith. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. From the gun, here's Smith. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now Smith. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.